Jailbreak added a new limited vehicle, and it is the priciest and speediest limited vehicle ever added in Jailbreak. And today I got it and I tested it to see whether it was worth it. But first, let me show you how I grinded for it. So first, you need to know which grinding method suits you the best. If you don't have any friends and want to make a lot of money in really quick time, then bounty hunting is definitely what you should do, as many robberies require 2 players or more. On the other hand, if you have 2 to 3 companions grinding with you, then I really recommend buying a private server and grinding in that instead of bounty hunting, because I personally think it's more fun, and also it makes quite a lot of money. I made like 2 million in like a few hours, so yeah. I personally went for grinding in my private server because partly I'm really bad at arresting, and secondly I had a friend or two play with me so I could rob the museum, the tomb, and the mansion and stuff like that. So yeah. I haven't played Jailbreak in a long time, so my skill was a little bit rusty and I was off to quite a rough start. I kept getting shot down from my escape pod from the cargo ship cannons. But I have to admit, it takes a while to get used to, but after you master every robbery, then it will be a piece of cake and it starts to get repetitive and boring. Also, never skip the small stores. You might think it gives you a teeny tiny amount of income, but it could give you a $3,000 reward, and it's already more than a cargo train. Also, the duffel bag game pass played a big role in this grind. It basically doubles your income from every single robbery and reduces the time it takes to grind 2 million. So if you have spare Robux, then I think it's the best, if not the second best game pass in the game. And if you're a pro, then you probably know that the robbery system has been changed pretty differently, but you can actually still stack the museum and the power plant. If you have the criminal boss game pass and you happen to have finished the museum robbery and you see that the power plant is open but will open soon, then you can go ahead and stack it and it still completely works. And I think it is a really quick way to make more money. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, the more times you rob a robbery, the better you get at it. So for example, I killed the CEO really quickly now because I robbed the mansion so many times. So it's basically a 2 birds 1 stone situation, because not only do you make more money, you also gain skill from every time you rob it. 1 hour into grinding, I already built up a muscle memory for every single robbery, like the casino I've mastered, and you just have to jump off over there and spawn your vehicle, and then just go into the volcano base really quickly and collect the cash. Also, when you and your friend or someone gets a 20k bounty, which is the max bounty, then you can switch to the cop team to arrest them to collect an extra 20,000 for free, basically. And yeah, if you have a lot of people, then that's basically like 4 people. If you're grinding with 4 people, you already get 80,000, which is a lot of money. So yeah, that is a way I made a lot of money as well. Previously, I was afraid of the CEO robbery, but now I've absolutely mastered it. I know every trick. You can literally dodge the CEO attacks by hiding beneath the desk of his. There were also some close calls where we almost got blown up by the oil rig explosion, but we made it out eventually. And before I knew it, the friend I was grinding with already reached 2 million, and it was time for him to buy his well-earned scorpion. He was really excited, and so was I, but I still had 500,000 to go, so the grind cannot stop. After doing the same robberies for like the past hour, it was getting very repetitive and boring. But I knew that I couldn't let the grind stop because I was on the final stretch. I was like 200,000 away from 2 million. It was so close, so I knew I could not give up. Also, shout out to my companion for staying with me even after getting the scorpion. So yeah, W's in the chat. And before I knew it, it was the final robbery I had to do to reach 2 million. So here is my live reaction. Yo, we're so close. 7,000. Come on. Imagine if we die in the bank now. Yeah, I better not jinx it. It's this one. There's actually a chance. But I fancy my chances of surviving. Come on. Let's go. Okay, finally, we have reached our goal. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 million. Dude, let's go. Finally, bro. And just like that, I've reached 2 million. And it was time to purchase the one and only scorpion. We have bought it, the scorpion. The final thing on the agenda is to test its speed and see whether it is rightfully crowned as the king of speed of all vehicles. So the first thing I decided to do was to test the top speed of it in the jailbreak map. And all I can say is I was not disappointed. When I started driving this thing, the camera was literally shaking when I hit 150 miles per hour. Some rocket turbo mode started, and then the acceleration was going crazy. Like, I could not control it. I think this is the best attempt I have ever had, and the handling is also good, but it's just so fast. I've never seen the javelin, the torpedo, or the brûlée reach 300 miles per hour on the actual jailbreak map. So that is crazy, and I think it definitely rightfully owns the name of King of Speed, and it literally puts the brûlée and torpedo beneath the scorpion. Next thing I did was test the scorpion itself at the drag strip lane and see how quick it can reach. And don't worry, I will be comparing it with the brûlée, torpedo and the javelin later on in the video. But first, it was accelerating so we're already at 300 miles per hour basically, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. I've never seen a vehicle hit 350 on the drag strip lane, so it's absolutely crazy. So the next thing I did was compare it with the brûlée, which is previously before this vehicle, the quickest vehicle in the game. But the problem is it had a bad launch and acceleration, so we can all see that the Scorpion is literally getting ahead of it, like taking the lead right now, and quite a big lead as well. And the brûlée doesn't look like it's going to catch up, so the Scorpion wins. So prior to the release of the Scorpion, the Torpedo was my favorite vehicle in terms of speed, but it seems like it will be beaten by the new Scorpion vehicle. As you can see, the Scorpion has taken the lead and doesn't seem like it will stop. And yeah, the Scorpion definitely wins this one. If you even play Jailbreak, then you would know that Javelin is known for its speed, but can it beat the new King of Speed? It's looking close right now, but I think that the Scorpion is still a little bit faster because of that turbo mode thingy that gives it extra acceleration. So yeah, I think Scorpion's winning again. So all in all, it's an amazing vehicle. It rightfully owns the name of the King of Speed. It puts the brûlée, torpedo, and javelin beneath itself. And like, I know it's pricey and all, but it's not worth 2 million. It's worth way more than that. I think that this is a great vehicle that you should definitely grind for, and it's definitely worth your time. Also, grinding this vehicle made me like reunite with some friends as well, and also increased my jailbreak skills once again. So it's actually a win-win situation if you grind this vehicle. So yeah, you should go for it.